Shamrocks, one-timer, scores! Barry got it! Streaking down the left wing, Minton shoots and scores! The booster boy, he scores! Now here's a breakaway for Ramsey. Ramsey, backhand, scores! 2-1-0, Gurney to Minton, he scores! Time left in this game, they get a shutaway save of the year. Breakaway for Sine, he scores!
Reno Ice Raiders!
From Reno, Nevada, it's time for Ice Raiders hockey. A very pleasant good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you may be. I'm Philip Goodman. Tonight, the Reno Ice Raiders take on Chicago Shamrocks for the 5th time since the Reno Ice Raiders have moved to Reno. Last season, Reno swept the weekend series against the Chicago Shamrocks, known then as Top Shelf. The weekend was highlighted by Bobby Watson's overtime thriller. Reno leads the lifetime matchup 3-1, going back to the 22-23 season when these teams first met up. This series against the Chicago Shamrocks is brought to you by BJ's Nevada Barbecue. BJ's Nevada Barbecue was the winner of the 2022 Best in the West Nugget Rib Cook-Off. Located at 80 East Victorian Ave in Sparks, BJ's Nevada Barbecue has been family-owned and operated since 1986, serving award-winning ribs, smoked brisket, and chicken, pulled pork kissed with award-winning barbecue sauces. Check out Tri-Tip Tuesdays, Beef Rib Wednesdays, the Throwback Thursday menu, Fish Fry Friday, and Saturday is their signature Cajun Boil. For more catering information and more, go to bjsbbq.com. Well, the last time these two teams met, Reno routed Chicago 8-2 on Friday, and on Saturday it was Bobby Watson's overtime goal that buried the Shamrocks, and that was on the culmination of a nearly 1-minute-long forechecking shift with Alex Gano and John Sobieski. Alex Gano is going to drop back and play defense tonight, though, paired up with Andrew Peterson. And, of course, we'll keep an eye out for when Reno's Tony Tyrell and Chicago's James Brooks are on the ice at the same time for Rumble in Reno 3. The two enforcers are tied at 1 KO each. Time now for Who's In, Who's Out, brought to you by Opening Solutions LLC. You can't get in or out of the rink without good commercial doors. Opening Solutions LLC has all your commercial and residential door solutions. Well, last time we ran out of time to mention our reserves this year. Not in the lineup this weekend, Ellis O'Dowd, Pavel Pustovoy, and Nathan Hogue. James Stiles is back in the Reno mix. He'll be filling in when needed on defense this season. A couple of newcomers on the reserves list, Philip Buke, Will McDonald, Darren Partika, Jack Hansen, and Zach Kellerup is our third goalie this season. No big changes on your roster tonight. In fact, everyone that played last week, including Petey, back in the lineup tonight. Tonight's game is going to be a benefit for the Northern Nevada Veterans Alliance. The Northern Nevada Veterans Alliance serves and connects veterans to community resources, organizations, and businesses to foster a strong community of assistance and camaraderie for veterans and those seeking to support veterans. The NNVA aims to empower veterans and their families while honoring their service and sacrifices. Learn more and donate now at nnveteranalliance.org. Well, fortunately, no one is on the injured reserve tonight. Keep your fingers crossed. Before the Ice Raiders and Shamrocks take the ice, and they will be coming out a little early because of all of our pregame festivities honoring Veterans Day, please rock that thumbs up button and bang the subscribe bell. We are over 1,000 subscribers, but now the goal, 2,000 subscribers. Can we get there? We need your help. So subscribe to our channel now and hit that alert bell so when Jim uploads the highlights of this weekend's games, you get the alert. Last bit of business before the teams come out. Tonight's LT Automotive key to the game. Only one key tonight this Veterans Day weekend, and that is be thankful. Be thankful for the men and women that serve and have served our country, that make it possible for all of us to gather here and play hockey in front of a crowd like this. The fact that we can assemble and be a crowd should never be taken for granted. Be thankful, your LT Automotive, key to the game. Warm-ups ran just a minute long. And the ZAM is still finishing up, so we'll take this time to take a look at the NHL scores. A light schedule tonight, but an important one. The red-hot Minnesota Wild have jumped out on top of the Anaheim Ducks. They lead 3-0 in Anaheim. The Golden Knights are about to enter the first intermission, up 2-1 over the Seattle Kraken in Seattle. The Leafs take out the Red Wings 3-1 in Toronto, and Sidney Crosby's Penguins beat Ovi's Capitals 4-2. That's your NHL update brought to you by Pinion Bottle Company. With 3 locations, 2 in Reno and 1 in Sparks, Pinion offers delicious craft beers on tap as well as in bottles and cans. Craft your own 6-pack, Crowler or Growler today at Pinion Bottle. When the Ice Raiders games are sold out, join the watch party at the Pinion on Wedge Parkway across from Reno Ice. We got to handle some in-house business here. We'll take a quick time out. Ice Raiders hockey is coming your way. Jim, the button is stuck. A nice warm Reno welcome for the visiting Shamrocks.
For tonight's matchup featuring the visiting Chicago Shamrocks and your Reno Ice Raiders Hockey Club, brought to you by BJ's Nevada Barbecue Company. Fans, at this time, we would like to introduce the starting lineups, beginning with the visiting Chicago Shamrocks, starting with their head coach, Michael Foley. On the fence, number 16, AJ Picciotto. On the fence, number 26, Ryan Martinez. At forward, number 24, James Brooks. At center, number 11, Ryan Giles. At forward, number 88, Brett Riley. And in goal, number 30, Manny Martinez. And now, introducing your Reno Ice Raiders Hockey Club! Beginning with equipment manager Jeff Sanford. Head trainer Jake Seeley, assistant coach James Tebby, and head coach Tim Tukey. Starting now with your starting lineup, number 19, your captain on defense, Andrew Peterson. On defense, number 13, Alex Gono. Forward number 6, Tony the Tornado Tyrell. At center number 25, Johnny Gay. At forward number 9, Matty Robs, Matt Robinson. And your netminder, ladies and gentlemen, number 1, Justin Sand. Fans, at this time, we ask those who are able to please rise and remove your caps and join us in honoring our great nation. As we proudly present the flag of the United States of America, let us reflect on the freedoms and values it represents. This Veterans Day weekend, we pay special tribute to the brave men and women who have served and sacrificed to protect our beloved country. Tonight, we are honored to have a joint color guard team presenting the colors, featuring distinguished members from the Nevada Air National Guard and Nevada Army National Guard. Also, fans, we ask that you please remain standing as tonight's national anthem will be performed by Cindy Lane.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red gleam, the moon's bursting in red, give proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Cindy Lane. And now, fans, please direct your attention to center ice for tonight's ceremonial puck drop. He is the Command Senior Enlisted Leader of Nevada Air National Guard. Please welcome Commander Chief Master Sergeant Cameron Peters. Chief Peters serves as a principal military advisor on all enlisted matters, including training, utilization, and professional development. Starting his career as an aircraft mechanic in 1991, he transitioned to the Nevada Air National Guard and later became a C-130 flight engineer. Chief Master Sergeant Peters has held many key positions within the Nevada National Guard and has also served in critical roles within the Nevada Critical Infrastructure Protection Program and the Joint Operations Center. Commander Chief Peters has deployed numerous times flying missions during contingency operations such as Operation Iraqi Freedom, Enduring Freedom, Inherent Resolve, and domestic missions including Hurricane Katrina relief and Border Patrol support. Chief Peters brings a wealth of experience and dedication to his role. Prior to his current position, he was the Senior Enlisted Leader of the 152nd Operations Group. Please welcome our very own Nevada National Guard Commander Chief Master Sergeant Cameron Peters.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm proud to stand in front of you as a representative of the United States military. Not just the Nevada National Guard, but the men and women that are deployed currently so we can have the freedom to be here at an amazing event tonight. Thank you not only to the current members of the United States military, but our veterans that have come before us. We stand on the shoulders of giants because of what our veterans have done for us. I want to also just take a minute to thank all of the families and the people that support veterans and military members. Please give everybody a round of applause for that. Lastly, I want to thank the players who the coaches that have worked tirelessly to prepare for this game tonight. I'll tell you what an amazing event we have tonight. We are going to rock the house, all right? So, everybody, let's go!
Commander Chief Master Sergeant Cameron M. Peters. A little bit of ice maintenance after the mats got stuck to the ice. Can't play hockey without a puck. They could have asked for that a while ago. It's all good. Well, look who's starting on left wing tonight. Number 6, Tony Tyrell. Look who's starting on left wing for Chicago. Number 24, James Brooks. What do you think's going to happen? Want to acknowledge some of the military in attendance in uniform, player uniform. John Sobieski, Air Force. Anthony Mendoza, Marines. And A.J. Peixoto for the Chicago Shamrocks. Tonight's game is brought to you by BJ's Nevada Barbecue. And at BJ's Nevada Barbecue, you get kick-ass fries, and we've already got our kick-ass fight. Tyrell and Brooks, round 3 at center ice. James Brooks gets a hold on the jersey, gets in an overhand right, and then Tony drops him with the right. James bounces back up with another left, and then Tony with another uppercut, and they fall to the ice. And they are both hugging each other out. The ultimate show of respect. Round 3 goes to Tony Tyrell and the Ice Raiders. Five minutes each for fighting. No instigator there. Oh, he's got James Peterson, or Jess Peterson checking on him. Tony's going to get some ice. I already warned the EMTs behind us to have the ice bags ready. And now this crowd is definitely fired up, even more so after the sergeant's excellent speech. Here's Alex Gano through the neutral zone. Tried to drop it behind him, but it was poked away off of his stick. And then a good hit by Johnny Garrity standing up. Ryan Giles entering the zone. The Ice Raiders wearing some sweet, that's going to be offside. But it's picked up by Reno. Chicago didn't touch. Wearing the sweet camos. And if you're able to look closely, on the sleeves, all the players have different stripes on their sleeves representing the number of seasons that they have played for the Ice Raiders. Weston Nash gets it into the zone, and then a bone-crunching hit by Julian Herrera over on the far side. Far side to me, near side to you. I'm Phil Goodman here in the scorekeeper's box doing the play-by-play for you. Chris Payne, our public address announcer, and Zach Shire, timekeeper, as the puck was right in the crease, but swept away by Reno. Thrown on net, a rising headhunter by Kevin Jack. Gets the glass and stays in play. 90 seconds in, and everybody's all kinds of fired up, and another bone cruncher over on the boards puts Nate Hornick on the deck. And Reno will break it out. Morgan Ellis takes a slash on the stick, but it was on the stick, not the hand, so no penalty. Ramsey Anderson with the first Reno shot, and a save made by the netminder, Manny Martinez. Manny Martinez and Brian Martinez, brothers. 10 years apart, the brothers are. Our statistician tonight is Shoshana Granite. Tom Jekyll has Nevada Athletics duties tonight. Here comes Chicago quickly into the zone. Good back check by Reno, and it's steered away on the not the strongest shot attempt by Chicago. Another drive misses wide and gets the glass. So a fiery start already here. And it's played up ahead for Hunter Sine. Sine can't get a handle on it, and that forces Watson to have to skate across the line instead of taking a pass onside. In stride, I meant to say, in stride. Puck rolls all the way back behind the Reno end. Andrew Peterson dishes it to Gano. Gano from the left side, it rolls right in on Martinez, and it's swept away, and we get a whistle. The net is off. It's spike. We don't have the moorings. We've got the track spikes for our nets here. Yeah, Chris Butera, there's going to be a couple more bouts before the dance card is completely filled up. And almost taking it away was Charlie Montgomery, and actually did, still held in by Reno. Adam Barba whips it back into the zone, and Zeph Fogegren has it down low, but had it sticked away. This should be icing, and it is against Chicago. 3 minutes gone by, first period, no score. Unless you're tracking rounds, Tony Tyrell leads James Brooks 1-0. So James participates in an organization called Ice Wars, where you just fight wearing your skates. And Tony Tyrell, he'd love to do that, but he's got other obligations with his hands. Lone Wolf chop rods if you want to have a custom car done. Turned over by Roger Hutchison. He gets it right back over to Barba, who collides with Giles 11-on-11. And now it's turned over again by Reno in their own zone this time, though. Carried into the corner, floated to the middle, and swatted away by Hutch. Jeff Giron out for Herrera to Fogegren. Fogegren, his shot goes just wide left side. Knocked out of the zone by Chicago. New unis by the rebranded Chicago Shamrocks. They still have Petey, we'll just call him Petey, their old logo. Yes, they named him Petey because of our own Andrew Peterson, trying to stoke the fire there. But they got numbers on the sleeves, so I can pick up who's who, like the Kelly Green. And is that, it is black, right? Yeah, sure, black. Looks good, guys, looks good. Speaking of Petey, he's got the puck. He gets it up high to Matt Robinson, whose shot goes off of Peterson, and this will lead to 2-on-0, a pass across, they score. The shot from Robinson hit Peterson and went right to Chicago for the 2-on-0 break. Pass across, chipped it in over the glove, and that's an easy one. Even strength goal at 15:48. That's Austin Reel chipping it past Justin Sand. Frank Conchaldi with the assist. Weston Nash spins away from pressure in the neutral zone. Dishes it back for Barb. Oh, and almost getting tripped was Ramsey Anderson. Not enough for a penalty, apparently. Right in front! And Ramsey Anderson wearing the full fishbowl after taking a puck in the face the last game. Couldn't tuck it home. Held in the zone by Hollowell. He sends over the left side for a drive, and that's saved by Sand. Spun back into the middle, comes back to the right side, another shot save made. All Chicago so far. Mostly so far in this first period. Battled for in the left corner, and Sine is able to take it away. Sine takes a stick on the hands from Broman. Gets around the guy, almost gets around, can't get the backhand away because of good defense by the assistant captain Hollowell. At the right point, Peterson, his shot didn't make it through, and it's taken out by Chicago. Sweeping check misses. The shot from the left side by Jacob Pogorzelski is wide. Good Chicago Polish name. It's onside, but barely. It was in the feet of Sobieski. And now it's picked up by Peterson on the turnover in the neutral zone. Peterson tries to get around the Chicago D, puts on the brakes. He spins it back into the corner for Watson, wearing number 14 in camo. Gold camo, pretty sick. They could have gone green, but we're playing against green guys, so that wouldn't have made sense. Shielding the puck with his body, Jacob Pogorzelski will dump it in, and Chicago will change on the play. Ahead for Watson. Watson across the blue line, tries to dangle through the D, cannot, and then shoves a Chicago player into the boards. No more taste of Chicago in Reno. The owner closed the business, packed up, retired. We don't even have a numero uno for authentic deep dish. Puck comes around for Fagergren. He tries to whip it in front, unable to, and Chicago will get it out. Captain Giles doing battle along the boards with Montgomery. It's in the Reno zone, right in front of the Reno bench. Pushing and shoving, and finally spun around, and Reno has it. Jeff Giron for Fagergren. Nice patience by Zeph to create a lane to give it to Nash and get out trouble. Fagergren fires, and it's off the stick of Martinez. Right wing corner, long time without a whistle. Tyrell and Brooks would have been out 2 minutes ago, but they got to wait for the clock to stop. 2.5 even. They've been stuck on extra time. Comes up high for Giron. He gets a poke on it, holding the zone for Matt Robinson, whose shot goes out of play. And now finally they're out. Yes. Alice's Wonderland, where are you instead of being here at the game? It's a sold-out crowd. Did you not buy tickets soon enough? Got to get on RenoIceRaiders.com, get on the email list. Not you, maybe personally, but anyone and everyone, because tickets go on sale Saturday before the weekend series, and they do tend to sell out quickly. Reno trying to get something going on the forecheck, trailing 1-0. Centering pass, a sweeping shot by Jake Minton is denied by Martinez. Johnny Garrity drops it back. A redirect try in front. Goes wide. Puck comes back to Gano. He gets around a stick check in the circle. His wrister hits the glass. Held in by Peterson, right point. Walks to the middle, sends it on net. Another redirect by Minton goes over the crossbar. Matt Robinson battles for the puck. Takes it away, and it's shrugged away by Martinez. A great offensive shift by Reno, but they come up empty. John, if you missed the fight, you can always go back on YouTube. The great thing about YouTube, even on the live broadcast, you can hit the rewind or jump to on the timer bar, and then you can get caught up live. Chicago wins the draw in their own zone after a pretty furious offensive forecheck by Reno. Errant pass goes off a Chicago stick, and it's flipped out of the zone by Reno. James Brooks will dump it down. No blood drawn in the Brooks-Tyrell bout, as this shot from the right side is wide. Pinching in is Kevin Jack. Misplayed behind the net. A backhand is denied by Sand. Trying to stuff it in on the side was a Chicago top Shamrock. I beg your pardon. I'll try to remember Shamrocks, not top shelf. Matt Robinson, 1-on-5, his wrister over the head of Martinez. And pinching to hold the zone, Ellis. Ellis shoves the Shamrocks off of him. Sent in by Reno, no icing here. A little more than halfway to go through this first period. And it's loose in the neutral zone. And ducking underneath the hit was Giles. Ellis had him lined up. And no penalty on the play. Can't be a penalty because Giles ducked underneath the play. Here's Ramsey Anderson trying to make a dipsy-do move, but it rolled off his toe blade. Taken by Giron. Giron, it's going to be offside, and Reno has to touch up. And Julian Herrera now getting the message from the linesman Gary Moore. shouting across the ice it's offside. And it's turned over. But now it's out of the zone, offside. That's the right call by Gary Moore, even 60 feet across the ice, noticing that the puck was in the zone and offside. Tonight's game brought to you by BJ's Nevada Barbecue. I want to correct myself, and Chris Payne, I'm a little disappointed you didn't correct me on the last game. BJ's Nevada Barbecue does not have a Philly cheesesteak sandwich, but they do have a beef dip, which you could ask for. Cheese and peppers and mushrooms, which are on the smart ass fries, not the Philly cheese fries that I thought. Does that make more? Is that correct now?
I guess so. I don't eat beef.
But I thought you were the master of all things menu related for BJ's. Hold that thought. Here is Bobby Watson, and I don't think he got the shot away. It was wrapped up. The puck was in the body of one of the Shamrocks. So do you still? Well, never mind. I'll ask you offline in a moment here. Play it back underway. Chris Payne does the marketing for BJ's Nevada Barbecue, so I thought maybe he'd be apprised of all menu-related items.
I really wish they could have seen the interaction that you and I were having. It was very get smart.
Yes, and there's also a telephone in my shoe. It's called the, wait, no, never mind. Hey, it's been a month. I'm getting used to things again. Here's Alex Gano getting around the D. He got wrapped up on the play, stick on stick, no holding. Good defensive play by the Shamrocks in that sequence. 2-on-2 the other way, and a shot is gloved and held onto by Justin Sand, the Sandman. It has been quite cold in Reno, and I have not put on my cardigan's sweater yet in a while. Hey.
Pull over? No, it's a cardigan, but thanks for asking.
Oh, I've only seen the Highway Patrol once in Reno. And the judge was so nice about discounting everyone's tickets that day. Roger Hutchison with a drive, and that one's held on to by Martinez. I didn't even get a chance to get into the tail of the tape, by the way. James Brooks at 6 feet 210. Tony Tyrell 5'9", 200. I know I'm 11 minutes and 56 seconds late on that because they just started throwing hands right from the get-go. Chicago with it behind the Reno net. And no interference here. Play continues. Another big hit on Roger Hutchison this time. They're going after Tyrell after he laid out Shamrock right in front of the fans. Tyrell and a Hutch out on the ice for Reno at the same time. Watch out, Chicago. Here's Charlie Montgomery cutting to the middle, and he gets knocked over cleanly, and a shot from Tyrell is wide. Up high for Peterson's wrister, and that one misses. Sent out of the zone right to Tyrell. Tyrell's got to hold up. He sees pressure coming from the backside and still gets him in the middle, and a shot fanned on by Garrett. He gets it back, and save made by Martinez. This one hits the netting, but stays on the ice. Hits the netting, and that's why we get the whistle. Was that fight left over from the first game, last game? Susan, it's from like every game since the Chicago Shamrocks have come to town. And this is their third series, fifth game. It's just kind of become the thing. Tyrell versus Brooks. Here's Giron with a bomb, and it's loose in the crease, and it was underneath Martinez and held onto. Swooping through, looking to poke it home, was Johnny Garrity. Not sure if there will be one tomorrow. We'll see. Rumble in Reno 4, and another wrister by Garrity is wide. Knocked off of the leg of Minton, getting in the passing lane. This will be icing against Chicago. He had not gained the red line, and the pass beyond everyone's reach. If you have not ever been to BJ's Nevada Barbecue, make sure that whatever combo or sides you get, it's all about that sweet potato crunch. Oh my. Face off won by Chicago in their defensive zone. Nice chip up the boards to start the breakout, but then one of the Shamrocks blew a tire off the stick of Garrity from Robinson. Played right back out by Chicago. Right side. Chicago enters the Reno zone, sent to the middle, but getting a stick on it was Weston Nash, denying the cross-ice pass. Giron for Garrity. Nice sauce, or for Minton. Nice sauce to Garrity. Sent into the middle, but past the reach of Jake Minton. Weston Nash with a little fake to keep the puck away from the Shamrocks. And now Minton will get it up the zone. He'll fire, and it goes wide. Held in at the right point. All by Ellis momentarily, and then Ellis sends Nate Hornick right into our living room. That was allowed. Under 6 minutes to go, first period. Chicago with the only goal of the game, and almost another one from right on the doorstep as the pass came from behind the net. Getting around the gnarly hip check and getting a shot on net was Garrity, and a collision with the goaltender has put the goaltender on the ice. And now we got a scrap. Ramsey Anderson and Nate Hornick are throwing, and Ramsey is on top of Hornick. Hornick is trying to hold him down. Ramsey's still trying to get in his licks. That escalated quickly, and I think Ramsey was upset because was having his helmet ripped apart. Ramsey took some stitches in the game on the 18th, and so to protect his mouth, he's got the full fishbowl. We'll see if we get any extras here. Five minutes each for fighting, no extras. See if we can pick up what the last straw was there for Ramsey Anderson. So a little shoulder in the chest, and then Ramsey just hooked him, and then they started throwing. All right, take no guff. 5-on-5 skating. And Chicago's able to clear the zone. So they'll be out at 36 seconds in a whistle, if there is a whistle in the last half minute of the first period. Into the zone, Reno right on top of the doorstep, couldn't get a shot away. But Chicago is able to clear. Six shots on net for Chicago, 10 for Reno, but one goal for the Shamrocks. Played behind the net, nobody at that left point for Reno, and Chicago's able to get it out. Reno will regroup from their own zone. Bobby Watson turns it over in the neutral zone, and Gano almost got it back. One-on-one, shot save made by Sand. Rob Hollowell and Tony Tyrell staring each other down. Jim Dunnigan is our technical director, Zach Scheid, timekeeper. I'm Philip Goodman. Thanks for spending your Friday night here with us. Chris Payne on the PA and Shoshana Granite on the stats. Face off to the right of Sand is won back cleanly by Reno. And now we've got our second bout of the night. It's Anthony Mendoza and Roger Hutchison. Mendoza with the weight advantage, but Hutch with the heart. Mendoza with a couple of hard rights. And Hutch answers back and drops Mendoza. And then waits for him to get back up. And Raj with another right, gets him with an undercut. Mendoza falls, gets the jersey off. And then Mendoza with a big overhand right on Hutch. And let's make sure Hutch is all right, and they hug it out. Let's make sure Raj is okay. Raj is leaking from the nose. Oh, Raj got popped. But so did the Marine, Anthony Mendoza. "30 minutes of penalties in the first period, all 5s for fighting." We knew this one was coming too. Reno on the breakout. Jake Minton drops it back for a one-timer save. Rebound! Just goes wide. No, it's actually covered by the goaltender Martinez.
I think there's going to be another lead for Roger, the enforcer, and Hutchinson. 5 minutes are fighting. Time of the penalties, 4:17.
Don't say anything. Here's Tony Tyrell, and his shot save. Rebound is loose, and now the net is knocked off. And Martinez will go for a skate. Behind me, Anthony Mendoza, and just gave a nod of approval to Roger Hutcherson, and Hutch is icing his mouth down and also gave the nod back. Another try right on the doorstep, and it's cleared out by Chicago. This will be icing against Chicago. Reno has won 6 of the 12 faceoffs in the defensive zone. Let me rephrase that. Reno has won 6 of the 12 faceoffs in the Reno attacking zone. That makes more sense. Thank you. Faceoff won by Reno again. Matt Robinson behind the net tried to sweep it back in front, but it rolled off his stick. Comes back up to Barba at the point. His shot blocked in front. Sped out of there by Chicago. Across the blue line, drop pass for Brooks. Backhand to the middle, and it's scooped up by Sand for a whistle.
Do you understand that Stone Cold Steve Austin has just designated what time the game is right now?
No, I don't know Stone Cold Steve Austin that well.
It's 3:16.
Oh, I saw him once at a Reno furniture store. People were all freaking out. I guess he was buying stuff for his house in Tahoe. Mendoza? Do they call him that? Did I see that? Is that a thing? Well, he bulldozed through Raj Hutcherson's face, and Raj is still leaking and getting tended to. There's Chicago across the line, barely onside, and shaking off the hit from Morgan Ellis is Brett Riley. The other way with it. Ellis will get it in deep. Nope, not in deep. Held in right around the high slot. Comes back to Nash. 2.5 to go in this first period. Chicago leading. Off the boot of Fagergren. Comes right to Herrera for Ellis to shoot. Blocked by Broman. Ellis and Broman doing battle for the puck. Comes to Fagergren. Fagergren right circle, down to the corner, back to Fagergren, a one-timer, and then batted at and out of play by Chicago. Busy night here in the box between personnel, fighters, statisticians, and EMTs. Under 2 to play. Reno onside. Left side, Bobby Watson poked away by Broman. Watson sidesteps the hit. Gets it down low for Sine, who spins away from the hit and got it to the middle, but Chicago has it. Bobby Watson muscles it away. Play is going to be offside until Sobieski is knocked down from behind and then touches the puck again. Dozer, yeah. And Raj is going right to the locker room for repairs. Here's Kevin Jack, can't get through the Reno defense and then gets upended by Andrew Peterson. The other way, Hunter Sine waiting for some help. His reinforcements came, but the pass was behind them. Puck comes out to Peterson. Peterson has it in his feet. Peterson gets crunched along the boards, but still gets the puck into the zone. It's loose for Robinson. He had to wait for Watson to get onside. Kevin Jack gets past Hunter Sine, and a shot by Jack. Rises and it gets the glass, thrown towards the middle, deflected off of Peterson. Peterson doing battle with the much larger Richie Nelson. And then getting crunched over on the other side was Bobby Watson. Under a minute to go, first period. Andrew Peterson into the middle for Minton. Minton for Watson, but it's cleared out by Chicago. Puck up ahead for Watson. Watson winds, fires. It was deflected off his stick. Then Watson pokes it towards the net, and it's steered clear. Sent out of the zone again. Not going to have enough for icing. Or will it? Yes, it does. It was well beyond the reach of Andrew Peterson. Still a chance for Reno with 4.5 seconds to go on the draw. Where'd he go? Oh, they're picking sides still. I'm like, that is the slowest start to a draw I've ever seen. Face-off won back by Reno. Puck loose on the deck. A shot goes wide. And time expires on the first period. All right, so let's review the scorecard. In the battle of Tyrell versus Brooks, we'll give that one to Tony Tyrell. In the fight of Ramsey Anderson versus Nate Hornick, we'll give that one to Ramsey for getting on top of Hornick there. And in Hutch versus Mendoza, the Dozer won that one almost all the way. I think I'd put it 3-2 on the scorecards. Raj got in a couple, but it was Dozer that sent Hutch to the locker room first. So they'll be out at 19-17 and a whistle. And then the other guys just got out at the last part of that. Shots on goal that first period. Chicago with 8 and Reno with 15. I'm going to step aside and let Chris Payne tell you where you should go spend your time and money in and around the Reno area. Take it away, Chris Payne.
Thank you, Philip. Appreciate that. Stellar job tonight by Philip Goodman on the microphone. And thank you very much to everybody watching right now. Time now to do a few announcements here in the stadium. Hopefully you're going to hang out with us through all of it. Hockey players need a lot of maintenance, and so does your car. Take your car, truck, or business fleet to LT Automotive, the auto experts. Conveniently located at 669 Linden Street near the Reno Costco, LT Automotive offers rides to and from their shop. For foreign or domestic, routine maintenance, or custom rebuilds and fabrication, your source for auto help is ltreno.com. For expert home comfort solutions, trust the team at Gettle. They're here to help you with all of your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs. AC and heating, drain and sewer, even water heaters. Book your appointment easily online at Gettle.com. Goettl. They'll keep you warm, but it's hard to spell. Nevada Retina Associates was founded in 1994. They commonly treat conditions related to retinal vascular conditions, diabetes, genetic conditions, and trauma. Their physicians routinely perform in-office procedures at their Reno and Carson City locations and surgical procedures in the operating room at local hospitals. The mission of Nevada Retina Associates and staff is to provide state-of-the-art treatment, unequaled service, and compassionate, outstanding care for you, their patients. For more information, go to nevadaretina.com. Peterson Wealth Management will help you manage and invest your money. Since 1987, Peterson Wealth Management has helped people answer all questions about money, management, tax planning, and retirement. Schedule your free consultation online at petersonwm.com. Cure Biomedical mainly focuses on the servicing of medical devices, yet they also have experience working with operations throughout the healthcare industry. Cure Biomedical can provide an on-site, no-cost assessment as to what can be done to help your healthcare organization operate at the most cost-effective, efficient, and patient-safe level possible. Get a free evaluation for your healthcare organization at cure-us.com. And tonight's title sponsor, BJ's Nevada Barbecue Company, winner of the 2022 Best of the West Nugget Rib Cook-Off, is located at 80 East Victorian Avenue in Sparks. BJ's Nevada Barbecue is family-owned and operated since 1986, serving award-winning ribs, smoked brisket, chicken, and pulled pork, all kissed with award-winning barbecue sauces. Check out their specialty menus on Tuesdays. They offer tri-tip, beef ribs on Wednesdays. They have a Throwback Thursday menu. Their weekly fish fry on Fridays, and Saturday is their signature Cajun boil. For catering information and more, visit them online at bjsbbq.com. Maxwell's Barbershop provides expert haircuts, precise beard trims, and close straight razor shaves, all at fair prices. Maxwell's Barbershop is open by appointment only, Tuesday through Saturday. Maxwell's Barbershop is east of downtown Reno on 2nd Street near Wells, and online at maxwellsreno.com. Sierra Sid's Casino in Sparks has been family-owned and operated since Sid Doan Jr. opened the doors in 1972. Check out their Atomic Bootlegger Lounge at Sierra Sid's for local craft brews. Tasty cocktails in a comfortable environment as well. Sierra Sid's is open 24/7, 365 for your gaming pleasure with payouts, some of the highest in Northern Nevada. Join the fun at Sierra Sid's Casino. TNT Yard Service is a full-service lawn maintenance company that has been serving the Reno area for over 20 years. TNT can do more than just mow and trim your yard. Call TNT Yard Service for irrigation, cleanup of leaves and debris, shrub trimming, and aeration. Hockey players sharpen their blades every day, so does TNT Yard Service. Find them online at tntyardservice.com. And whether your goals are complete tattoo removal or fading for a future tattoo placement, a consultation with Reno Tattoo Removal can help create a plan that works best for you. Reno Tattoo Removal is more than willing to accommodate and customize a plan to fit your specific needs. Check them out today, renotattooremoval.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the
Joining me now is Ice Raiders head coach Tim Tukey. Fights aside, very tight game here. Equal chances both ends of the ice, but the goal for Chicago is standing up big. What did you see from your Ice Raiders in that first period?
Same thing. I think it's a great hockey game. Both teams are battling. We need to get in on him a little bit more. Rebounds, we got to get there. He's given up some rebounds and we're not there for him. So we talked about that in between periods, but I think we're playing pretty good. They're a good hockey team too, but we got to pepper them and see if we can take this game over.
Quick story time. In all of your AHL, NHL days, talk about a time where you had an experience with the military at one of your games, either a show, afterwards at in a bar.
They always came to the games in Hershey. There was always a game specially dedicated, and we had a lot of people there that were ex-military and a lot of veterans, and of course, we're very proud to support them.
Excellent. Good luck the rest of the way, Coach.
Thank you.
Our intermission interview with Coach Tim Tukey is brought to you by The Nest. Whoa, I just got a stick in the face. That was cool. Intermission interview brought to you by The Nest, purveyors of vintage clothing and home decor. Check them out, 201 Keystone Ave. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? Do you have your turkey platters and side dishes ready? Well, if you need some cool stuff, throw it back old school. Head over to The Nest on Keystone Ave. Chicago wins the first face-off of the second period. I'll get you face-off numbers in a moment as a backhander sails wide. And now it's flipped over and past the glove of Justin Sand. Battled for in the corner, dug out by Reno. On the stick of Jake Minton, left side. He leans into a hit, bounces it off of Martinez. And Chicago cannot clear. Held in for Minton. Minton on net, and it's gloved down by Martinez. Reno won 15 of the 23 draws in that first period. Nearly, actually, 15, 18, a little bit better than 66%. Wait, is my math right? 18, 24, almost 66%. Face off to the left of Martinez. Garrity wins it back to Barba across for Tyrell. His only play is to send it into the corner where it's battled for below the goal line, and a backhander save. Rebound loose, still loose, and it goes behind the net. Now back up high for Barba. Barba sidesteps a hit, gets it in deep, spun in front. Nobody there for Reno, and it comes back to Tyrell. He fakes a slapper and goes behind the net with it. Taken away on the giveaway, and getting a stick lifted at the moment of truth, Johnny Garrity. And now a wrister is blocked again. Sidestepping through everyone was Barba. His wrister wakes up the fans standing behind the cage. Reno with good pressure here. Another drive blocked down. Reno needed a change defensively, otherwise Tyrell holds his own for Reno. Nash sends it back in. Sent right back out. Nash has to wait for Johnny Garrity to get back on side. Hits the linesman, but bounces right back to Matt Robinson. A fortunate bounce. Centering pass! And it just goes wide. It might have gone off the stick of Morgan Ellis, and then a huge hit. And losing his helmet on the play in the Reno bench. One of the Shamrocks has to get his bucket back and put it back on, but he's got to go change, otherwise it's a penalty. Illegal equipment, I believe, is the penalty for not having your helmet on during play. One-timer is shanked in the corner, and it deflects over now off of Ellis to Nash. Nash's wrister is wide, and Ellis, with the fresh ice, cannot hold the zone. Taken away by Chicago. 1-0, second period. 2.5 gone by. They can't get around the defense of Giron, and it rolls right in on Sand, who covers for a whistle. A bit of a late whistle, but a whistle finally. Face-off one cleanly back by Reno. And Hunter Sine will chip up the boards for Gano. He dishes it to Watson. Watson drops it back for Gano, whose wrister is blockered away. Battled for by Sine. Sine back to Peterson. And it's loose right on the crease after it pinballed around on stuff. And it's swatted out by Chicago. Turned over in the neutral zone. Sent in a breakaway chance for Chicago. And a good back-checking stick by the Reno defender, preventing Jacob Porgorzelski from getting a good look. And then another good hit by Bobby Watson on Rob Hollowell. Hollowell a little slow to get up after that. Gano tried to cut through the middle. And a clean hip check at the Reno blue line. Even though Chicago got the puck out. Gano with a wrister blocked. Fagergren can't get to the loose puck, but Watson does. Chicago will clear. And it goes off of Fagergren. Peterson will regroup. Helter-skelter shift there. Bodies flying everywhere. Morgan Ellis will send it in cross corner. Chased down left wing now by Fagergren. He spins away from the pressure. Ellis will get after it. But it comes to Barba for a drive. Loose in front, and it's underneath Mendoza. I think that's Fagergren on the doorstep. Yeah. Zeph Fagergren might have been too close to the goaltender. And the goaltender got the blocker out. Oh, hopefully that Tacoma doesn't belong to a player. Yikes. Reno parking. Never understand it. Jake Minton causes a train wreck in the corner. And now comes back to the right side, and it just squirts through. And I beg your pardon, Martinez. I might have called him Mendoza a moment ago. Martinez, the netminder, making more saves. Behind the net it goes. Still loose. Another pile up of bodies on the goal line. Players finally peel away, and Reno comes away with it. Right side for Matt Robinson, who's had a quiet night so far. He ducks underneath a hit. Has it in the corner, and a one-timer attempted by Garrity. Swatted out again, and it's hit in the air with a high stick. I think 2 or 3 times. Yes, it was touched with a high stick. That faceoff should come out of the zone, and it will. Oof. Five minutes gone by, second period. Reno yet to get on the board. Martinez working on a shutout 25 minutes in. Johnny Garrity has it with Minton. Garrity rips it, and it hits the glass. Taken by Chicago, rolls away. Robinson pokes at it to Garrity. Up high for Minton, his wrister. A glove save! And an amazing glove save. The fans are cheering like it was in the net maybe. There's a scrum on top of the crease. Players holding each other, maybe trying to hold each other up from falling on the goalie. I think I'm speculating here that Garrity is saying, I was trying to hold you up from falling on top of your goalie. And let's see if there's going to be penalties here or not. Didn't look like anybody was fighting, but Garrity is being escorted to the box. Brian Martinez sticking up for his brother. You gonna go 4-on-4? So 5-on-5? 5-on-5? All right, so Jeff. So it's going to be 2 minutes each for roughing. Nothing goes on the board, and it's going to be 12:28 and a whistle when they get out. So 8 penalties in the game, none resulting in power plays. 26 Brian Martinez and Johnny Garrity each get the rough.
Chicago penalty number 26 Brian Martinez, 2 minutes for roughing. Ice Raiders penalty on number 25 Johnny Garrity.
Good defense by Reno along the boards to take the puck away, but a bad outlet turns it over to Broadman. Chipped in by Brooks. Goes in deep left wing corner. Weston Nash sees the green train coming and absorbs the contact. Gets it ahead for Ellis. Now for Giron. Giron across the line on side. His wrister hit a foot and is blocked. Battled for in front of the Zamdor. Spun the other way. And the puck will come all the way out to the blue line. With it, Austin Reel. Reel coughs it up. Ellis off of Watson, no icing. Watson was at the red line when it hit him. Watson had his jersey tugged, not enough for a hold though. One-timer save made by Martinez. A Giron bomb denied by Martinez. Stolen in the neutral zone by Nash. Into the middle for Watson. Watson left side, Sine! Can't get it through Martinez yet. And Chicago will not get the icing call. Sand will come out and play it. Trying to catch Chicago maybe on the change. Nash across the blue line. In the corner it rolls. He'll send it around. Back to Bobby Watson on the right side. Puts on the brakes on the goal line. Surveys, sends it across, denied again on the good stick of Chicago. Petey got hooked, gets the shot away, and it's up into the chest and held onto by Martinez. I was run PMG for Halloween this year. I had the Fly Adidas tracksuit. What was Chris Payne for Halloween?
Actually, for the first time in a long time, I was just myself.
Did you go as a radio DJ and play the music everywhere and announce commercials at the party? That'd have been. That's Giles who got slammed into the wall right underneath us. Sand will slow it down for Gano. Next whistle, Martinez and Garrity will be out of the box. And that whistle will be not right now. No icing. Wow, they let that one go. I did not see why. I'm pretty sure that was icing, but okay. Petey and Gano play catch with it. Long outlet for Fagergren, whose wrister is seen easily by Martinez.
No, I didn't do anything for Halloween this year. Last year was Captain Spaulding from the House, what is that, House of Thousand Corpses, which was a fun costume. Next year, gonna bring it for sure.
One of the years I got to be Kali Ma from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. We've been looking for an Indiana Jones hat for Shoshana. They are not cheap. Cannot even find a good knockoff. Rip someone's heart out on Halloween. That'll be fun. And Halloween next year on a Friday. Hooray. More body slamming in the corner. Here's a one-on-one the other way. Andrew Peterson. Oh, with a hard slash on the stick of Rob Hollowell. And are you kidding me? Raj Hutchison with the fishbowl is back out there. Wow. Roger Hutchison not going to miss this game despite having his face knocked in by the Mendozer. Chicago with it on a backhander, not a save, I beg your pardon, it's in the body or in the legs of Roger Hutchison. A lot of fishbowls out there. And stepping into Gano was Ryan Giles. Zeph Fagergren will send it down as Reno goes for a change with 11 minutes to go in this second period. Reno onside with the change. No, they are not. I beg your pardon. I guess someone was either late going off or early coming on.
It is up front at the ticket check. Once again, if you have lost your telephone, check in the lobby at the ticket check page.
Tonight's game brought to you by BJ's Nevada Barbecue. 3 kick-ass fights tonight. Get your kick-ass fries at BJ's Nevada Barbecue. Face-off controlled by Reno. They almost got a redirect on the doorstep. They get it back. Minton curls around everything. Down low, another redirect. Minton to the rebound, and it's knocked away from him. Chicago turns it back. Tyrell gets a couple of stick checks on it, and he'll get it out of the zone. This will be icing, though, against Reno. And no icing again. I beg your pardon. I guess the defender could have played it. A rebound. A second try attempt denied again by Martinez. And Jake Minton slow to get up, not because he's hurt, because he can't believe he can't get the puck past Martinez. And we are halfway through this game. Chicago clinging to a 1-0 lead. And Brooks gets checked hard into the boards. Minton up the right wing. Minton cuts middle, shoots, save made, rebound is finally in, they score! Never say die, Jake Minton with the military salute. And at 9:48, Martinez's shutout is broken. Jake Minton from Matt Robinson and Adam Barba. The goal at even strength. That's a dynamite TNT yard service goal. And Reno has tied it. Charging up the right wing, Johnny Garrity tries to throw it into the middle, so that line stays out. Oh, that was Ramsey Anderson, I beg your pardon, as Duran's drive from the left side is wide. Not used to Ramsey wearing the fishbowl. Well, we got some guys that are a little cut up and got to protect. Whoa, and a slew foot and no penalty. Wow. Julian Herrera just had his leg swept out from underneath him, and the back referee missed that entirely. Unbelievable. And Weston Nash is going back to talk to him. Oh my goodness, that was a dangerous play. That is an absolute leg whip. Well, let's see if any of the Ice Raiders caught the number that did that. In the neutral zone, Herrera spins around, and that was number 80. 80? I don't have an 80. 90. That was Jacob Pogorzelski, who's going to have a target on his back when the Ice Raiders find out that Herrera got slew-footed. Not a clean hockey play at all. Not an accident in my book. That would have been, that's almost worthy of a major. Turned over to Sine right at the blue line. Puck goes off the skates of one of the Shamrocks. And now Duran up ahead for Nash. Make him pay on the scoreboard, boys. Nash overskates it, drops it for Sine. Sine back for Nash beyond his reach. And Chicago will clear. But Nash and Duran get back defensively, so it's 1-on-2. Left wing, a backhander goes behind the net. And now it's rimmed around for Sine. Sine floats it to the middle. And Chicago having trouble getting possession of it. Sine takes it away instead. Sine sidesteps one hit. Fagergren comes in to help out. And then Nash with a big hit on Riley. Puck is underneath players at the blue line. Hunter Sine has a Shamrock on top of him. And the puck goes into the corner. Played up ahead for Montgomery. Montgomery tried to spin it to the middle. Couldn't get a handle on it. Montgomery cycles. So that's a hold. He got his free arm out. And then the back referee doesn't call that one. They had him in a little bear hug. So the refs putting their whistles away here. So the referee in the left corner would not have seen that. But the back official, that's his job to look at that play right in front of him. Chicago holds the zone. Hopefully this doesn't all result in a Chicago goal in any way, as the refs have missed a couple of calls that would have benefited Reno. 2-on-1. Watson fires and misses wide. Puck comes all the way back out to the blue line. 3-on-2 if Chicago hurries. 4-on-2, but they misplay the puck. They still get the shot away, and it goes over Sand's head. In the corner, another good hit by Reno on Chicago. Swept towards the net, fanned on. Picked up by Peterson. Peterson starts the outlet for Robinson. Robinson for Minton. Minton left wing with Robinson middle. Robinson shoots and it goes off a Chicago stick. Minton gets it back to Gano. Gano sends it on net. Robinson sweeps it around, but it goes just wide. Over 6 minutes to go, second period. Cross ice pass misses. Andrew Peterson. Peterson gets a poke on it. Nice defensive play by the captain to deny Chicago an offensive chance. Matty Robinson into the middle for Minton, whose shot goes off the glove of Martinez. Mendoza can't find the puck. He's got Peterson in front of him, and Peterson has it. Gano long outlet for Robinson. Robinson will chip it in. Fans chanting, "Let's go Reno." 1-1 tie. In front of one-timer, save made. That was Robinson with the try.
I don't know if it's Matt Broman or number 65, Richie Nelson, but both are competing to be as tall as Sears Tower. They call it Willits Tower now, but Sears Tower, for all the people who know Chicago, and we should do Chicago handshakes. Where's the Malort? Where's the old style? Yes.
Face-off rolls in on Martinez. We'll do it again from the left circle. Yeah, Richie Nelson, probably the tallest guy out there today, even more so than Ellis or Gano. And if we're going by pure density, I think Matt Broman wins that contest today. Puck's in everybody's feet in the neutral zone, poked back to Julian Herrera, who fortunately is all right after taking that nasty slew foot trip that did not get called. And Chicago will get it in deep. Just over 5 minutes to go in the period. Tyrell chops at it to keep it away from the forechecking Shamrocks. Morgan Ellis gets it in deep. Nice job by Morgan to shield the puck with his big frame. He gets it back but can't get it up the wall. And now it's played out. Tony Tyrell had his stick lifted. He couldn't hold the left point. Right onto the tape of Bobby Watson. With speed, Watson shoots, and it goes off of Martinez and out of play. Face off to the left of Martinez, under 5 to go, 1-1 score, goals by Jake Minton. And now Giron with a shot blocked in front. Where'd it go? It was a clearing attempt that got blocked and comes back into Chicago's end. Still held in the zone, nice play. Sobieski into the middle for Sine, he couldn't get it on net. He was harassed from behind. The Chicago goal by Austin Reel. Bobby Watson, top of the right circle. Holds up at the bottom. Wrister is deflected out of play. And the faceoff will stay low. Do we have enough pucks in our little cooler here? We're good. Face off to the left of Martinez, who's having an incredible game in net. Keeping this game tied, and a one-timer off the draw by Sine got blocked into the corner. Nash sends it across for Sine, bounces over his stick, He gets it up high for Giron. Giron fires, deflects off a stick, stays in play. Tracked down by Watson. Watson leaves it for Nash. Nash takes it to the circle and down low. It's turned over to Watson. Watson can't get a shot away from behind the net. A one-timer scores! Bobby Watson found Weston Nash, and Nash bears it on Martinez. It is 2-1 Reno. What patience by Bobby Watson, and Nash camped out on the right side of the slot. Jeff Giron also getting a helper on the play. At 3:46, mark that one down as the candidate for the Gettle assist of the night. It's getting cold in Reno. Get your heater serviced by Gettle Air. Sounds like kettle, easy to say, hard to spell. Oh, he's watching the puck drop. Thought Chris Payne had maybe that. Never mind. I don't know. I'm excited. I think my black tea has kicked in. 3:40 to go. Second period. Reno has taken over the lead. Gano into the middle for Fagergren. His backhander disrupted by Matt Broman. Across the line, Chicago can't get through the Reno D. And now there's going to be a penalty on Andrew Peterson for a high stick. His check came up high. And Sand will glove it down. And he's saying, and Peterson is saying that the attacker lifted my stick into the guy's face. So the first power play of the game will go to Chicago. It will be Andrew Peterson, either for a rough or a high stick. High stick is the call. James Brooks on the ice, giving Roger a shove. Two minutes at 3:08. So it's the first Peterson Wealth Management penalty kill for Reno. Kind of soft call there by Satoru Yamaguchi. There we go. Face-off won by Chicago. They've got it down low. No, they don't. It goes behind the net. They do still have possession of it. I beg your pardon. Comes back up to the right point. Along the line. Getting around the stick checks to Jake Minton. Minton harassing the point man. Can't take it away from him. Chicago has the right corner. Pass to Flex. Cross ice to the left side. Shot is gloved by Sand. And now Tyrell and Porgozelski. Remember, it was Porgozelski that tripped Herrera and has gotten away with it so far. Face off to the right of Sand. 30 seconds gone by in the PWMPK. Slapped around the boards, but not far enough out. Held in by Chicago. Picked up by Garrity. He'll have time and space. He'll get it out, but only as far as the red line. Turned over in the neutral zone. Good pressure by Reno. Jake Minton, left wing. His shot got blocked off a stick, and Chicago will have a regroup. No, they will not. Stolen by Garrity. He's got Minton in front. Garrity tries to sweep it in and could not. Martinez holds his ground. Minton and Garrity doing it all tonight on the PK. Weston Nash will launch it all the way past Brian Martinez. the younger brother of goaltender Manny. 30 seconds to go on the PWM PK. 98 seconds to go in the period. A period that has been, well, let's not say that yet, Philip. Chicago can't get a shot away. Good stick work by Reno, and Ellis will finish the clearing. Turned over in the neutral zone. And Reno has successfully killed their first penalty of the game, and now it's knocked out of play, I believe. I was marking down my score sheet that the penalty had expired. Face off at center ice. Bobby Watson gets it over to Sine. Sine had to go through the feet of Watson. It's still in his feet, holding the point. Alex Gano. Gano tries to skate through everybody and does. Andrew Peterson's got to hustle back. He tried to pinch, but the Chicago player got to it first. Andrew Peterson takes the Chicago man out of the play, but Chicago still holds the zone. They've got it in the corner. They've got a man in front. They can't get it to him. Now they do. They walk it in front, and it rolls away. Hunter Sine tried to break it out for Watson. Would have been offside on the turnover, though, and Watson has it back. Watson with 25 seconds left. Into the zone, onside. It went through the feet of Mendoza, and now taken away. Peterson sweeps it across for Sine. 15 seconds to go. It gets past Sine, and Chicago carries it into the zone. Nice defense by Gano to take the puck away and take the player out at the same time. It's flipped over the head, which is a tall task on Richie Nelson, and that will end the second period.
Chicago Shamrocks 1 goal. Reno Ice Raiders 2 goals.
Well, that was a thriller. 3 penalties in the period. Roughs against Garrity and Brian Martinez, those offset. And Reno killed the one high sticking penalty on Andrew Peterson. Shots on goal in that second period, 27 for Reno, only 2 on net for Chicago. I thought Justin Sand was a little bored. There were definitely shot attempts, but there were not shots on net. So a 2-period total of 42 for Reno and 10 for Chicago. We will take a timeout right now. Chris Payne needs another beverage, so we will give him a break. And we will come back with the third period in just a bit. Oh, wait, I forgot one thing. We forgot our 1864 Tavern trivia question of the night. Your question is, who was the first goalie to wear a mask in the National Hockey League? Who was the first goalie to wear a mask in the National Hockey League? Join me at 1864 Tavern on California Ave in Midtown when I host Tavern Trivia every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Tavern Trivia, 1864 Tavern, California Ave, Midtown. We'll take a timeout. Time for you to head to the fridge and grab yourself a Raiders Revenge from the Brewers Cabinet.
Is your destination. DJ's Barbecue Company. Fleet to the auto experts at LT Automotive, conveniently located at 669 Linden Street, near the Reno Costco. LT Automotive offers rides to and from their shop for foreign or domestic, routine maintenance, or custom rebuilds or paint fabrication.
We needed some extra help around the restaurant, so we hired some new staff. It's going good.
Hey, Maddie, give me 2 pucks, a side of sticks, and a cold one. Make it fast. Coming right up.
Hey, can we get the baseball game on?
No. It'd be a lot easier if you just drop the gloves.
Oh, you want to go, buddy?
I'm gonna need a Zamboni. Hey, can I get a water? Hey, no. Here you go, my man.
I guess just like our beer, hockey's better on ice.
Battleborn Hockey School is back, the West's premier hockey camp for adults and kids. We're thrilled to announce the return of one of our most popular camps, Battleborn Hockey School's Power Skating Camp. This 2-day program, designed for both adults and kids, is dedicated to enhancing your skating skills. From explosive starts to agile maneuvers, it's the perfect opportunity to gain the edge you've been seeking. And that's not all. We've added a new camp for 2024, Battleborn's Shooters and Scorers Camp. It's all about honing your finishing and goal-scoring skills while elevating your hockey IQ. Whether you're a sharpshooter up front or a blue liner eyeing the net, this camp is your ticket to becoming an unstoppable scoring threat. For those that want the complete experience, our 3-day Battleborn Adult Camp is for you. Geared for all levels, you'll undergo an intensive hockey skills improvement program led by coaches with over 100 years of combined professional and semi-pro hockey experience, covering everything from skating, shooting, positional awareness, in-game strategy, and tactics. You'll leave with a solid grasp of fundamental concepts and skills, enhancing your effectiveness as a hockey player. Engage in thoughtfully curated drills and exercises alongside your fellow campers. And just for our adult camp, a complimentary happy hour each day, providing an opportunity to connect with your coaches, teammates, and new friends. Every Battleborn Hockey School camp experience includes a personalized jersey, a detailed report card to track your progress, off-ice mobility sessions, and video analysis of your shot or stride depending on your camp. Ready to elevate your hockey game? Find our camps in California, Nevada, and Utah. Visit battlebornhockeyschool.com to subscribe to our email newsletter for more details.
You are the proud owner of $485. Please meet Ashley in the lobby as she has your money tonight. And now, to announce the winners of the jersey auction for tonight. Thank you so much, by the way, to everybody who placed bids on the jerseys. Congratulations, Sherry P. You won Jeff Geron's jersey. Alan Pauly, you won Charlie Montgomery's jersey. Jackie Brown, you won Johnny Garrity's jersey. Joey Marecki, you're going home with Justice Yori's jersey. Robbie Robertson. Congratulations, you're going home with Hunter Sine's jersey. Andrew G. You're going home with Alex Cano's jersey. Andrew G. You won Alex Cano's jersey. Congratulations, Cindy Goyette. You won Morgan Ellis's jersey. Luke Sorensen, you won Matty Rod's jersey. Carl Rickle. Congratulations, Carl Rickle. You won Ramsey Anderson's jersey. And Carrie Morgan, you are going home with John Sobieski's jersey. You may pay for these in the lobby before you pick them up before you leave tonight. Please meet Ashley in the lobby at the Reno Ice Raiders table. She's wearing the number 15 Reno Ice Raiders jersey. And again, if you are holding the red raffle ticket, the winning red raffle ticket for tonight's 50-50 raffle, that will be 70606. Congratulations, you're going home with $485.
Well, we're not going to have enough time to do an intermission interview because everyone's coming back a little bit late. Quick NHL update again, brought to you by Pinion Bottle Company. It's a final in Seattle. The Kraken have come back to defeat the Vegas Golden Knights. Minnesota thumps Anaheim 5-2 final. And already completed action, Toronto beats the Red Wings 3-1, and the Penguins beat the Washington Capitals 4-2 in Washington. Your trivia question was, who was the first goalie to wear a mask in the National Hockey League? Anna, you are correct. It was Jacques Plante of the Montreal Canadiens in 1959. But before that, Elizabeth Graham, a goaltender for Queen's University, was the first to wear a mask in organized ice hockey way back in 1927. Join me at 1864 Tavern on California Ave in Midtown, Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. for Tavern Trivia. The Third Buried is brought to you by the Brewers Cabinet, brewers of the new Raiders Revenge. Chris Payne, how was that Raiders Revenge beverage?
It's quite delicious. I'm only sampling a little bit now, but it's definitely worth it, and I would get probably like 10 growlers to go.
And it's an IPA?
It is. It's delicious. It's not like heavy like an IPA, like way down on you. So it's not like light like a lager or pilsner, but it definitely drinks like a lager or pilsner with an IPA feel, if that makes any sense.
Well, it absolutely does, because the Power Play IPA was a very light citrusy one. It didn't have the heavy body of some of those, like you say, thicker IPAs.
Light, citrus, delicious, and yes, crushable, as they say at barbecues.
And nutritious. Let's not forget nutritious. Get your vitamin beer at the Brewers Cabinet. The Third Period starts 5-on-5. Reno with 2 goals in the second to take the lead away from the Shamrocks. Adam Barba with it. His cross-ice pass chopped down by Johnny Garrity. Lands on the stick of a Shamrock. They play it off their boards out of the zone. This will be icing, even though Tyrell tried his best to track it down. Face off to the right of the very busy Manny Martinez, who has stopped 40 of 42 shots, make that 41 of 43. Chicago's able to break it out, almost 2-on-1, a shot blocked off the leg of Adam Barba. It comes back up to the point. Tony Tyrell barrels through Shamrock and then takes the puck away for good measure. Gets it over to Matt Robinson right side, uses the ref as a screen, and his shot sails out of play. I asked Skylar Bryson about that tripping call, and he said it looked from his perspective like an awkward fall and didn't notice the leg, but it was talked about, and they'll be keeping an eye out for things later. Here's a pass in front for Herrera, and he's saying it's in. Players collide right on the crease. Charging in after, and now players all come together. Let's see who's in the middle of all that. It's Morgan Ellis. And nothing will come of this. Let's see if Herrera has an argument here. Oh, because Ellis barreled into the netminder after the save had already been made. Or was he slightly pushed from behind? Let's see. Nope, he just went right through the crease and got a piece of Martinez. Well, let's see if that ignites the Shamrocks, who are tardy putting personnel out, and they were offside. Technically off the draw there, but not a call, so play continues. Geron knocks it down, gives it to Nash, one of the 2 Reno goal scorers. Over to Minton, he blows a tire and takes Broman out with him. Otherwise, Minton might have got a decent shot away. Puck comes out of the zone, more players collide. Now we're going to get penalties here. And tapping his stick on the ice in approval was Nate Hornick, and now Morgan Ellis knows he is guilty of the sin of tripping. 81 white, 2 minutes for tripping. Pardon? Yes. Zach Shy on it. Zach Shy was, I must apologize if you caught me admonishing Zach for missing a penalty. There was an issue on the Reno bench that needed a radio, and Zach Shy, prepared in the box with communication, was handling that. I thought he was just jaw-jacking with one of our staff, but no. Jaw-jacking, I like that phrase, I know. Yes. Well, he wasn't just flapping his gums. I mean, he was talking to somebody. Speaking of gums, how's Ramsey Anderson? I hope his chompers are all right. He took that puck right in the face a month ago. Still stings. Reno with the clear, working on their second PWM PK. Chicago 0 for 1 on the power play thus far. I'm sure there's a podcast called Jaw Jacking. I don't want to know what it's about, but I'm sure there is one. Speaking of podcasts, one of these days, Chris Payne and I will have a chance to sit down and start Sweater Weather, the Reno Ice Raiders podcast, as it's cleared out by Gano, but Chicago would have been offside. They have to hold up. Sent across for Giles. And miscommunication at the Reno blue line allows Johnny Garrity to take the puck away from everybody. Garrity tries to get around Broman, does. His backhander is lifted over the crossbar. Saw the bigger, slower man and just tried to go around him. And Garrity throws a Shamrock into the boards. Brian Martinez, the recipient of some Garrity checks. That might have been Peixoto, I beg your pardon. It could have been 16. Hard to see from 100-something feet away. Don't make me ask the hypotenuse from my corner over there. And Reno clears again. 8 seconds to go on the PK. And Reno is a successful 2 for 2 on the PWM PK. Roger Hutchison, no worse for wear. Out there for Reno. Plays catch with Gano on D. Circles it back. Tries to give it up for Fagergren. And then, he gets face masked on the play. Roger Hutchison did. And there's an undercut of a hip check. Wow, Gano gets taken down. And the puck loose on the side for Fagergren. Close to penalties, but not enough to warrant infractions, apparently, as Hutchison with a great hit at center ice as the player was falling down, took out or tried to drag Hutch down by the mask. Didn't catch the number there. That was Frank Conchaldi, who on his way down grabbed Rogers' freshly adorned fishbowl. Reno with it on the attack, but it's taken away by Chicago. And Hutch almost got a boot on that, but did enough to disrupt the breakout. Montgomery leaves it back for Barba. Barba's pass misses Tyrell, and Chicago will get it back in deep. Johnny Garrity through the neutral zone, being harassed from behind. Gets it right back, though. He tried to get it over to Robinson, who was slightly hooked. Again, not enough for a call. Jump ball, swatted at by Brooks. Into the corner. Tyrell, centering pass for no one in particular. Puck goes behind the net, now up high for Barba. Barba through traffic. It got through the legs of Peixoto, but he sweeps it into the corner. Centering pass for no one in particular. And Chicago's able to come away with it. 2-on-1 with Barba back. And Barba gets the pass across, and an amazing save by Sand. He got the glove on it. Mendoza's one-timer was tattooed, or labeled, not tattooed, for the upper corner. And Sand with your save of the night. Your Maxwell's Barbershop close shave save comes at 14:30. And that was number 12 getting robbed by the glove of sand, keeping a 1-goal lead intact for Reno. Weston Nash turns on the Jets. Right circle, his shot blocked. Gets it back in the corner behind the net. Looking for support. Drops it back for Gano. Poked away from him. Foot race to the loose puck. Chicago will get to it first. And they duck underneath the hit of Nash. And now it's loose for Minton. Minton 1-on-2. Minton with Broman in front of him. Peels back. Centering pass. And it goes just past the reach of Julian Herrera. Reno will regroup. It's kicked into the chest of Austin Reel by that was Ramsey Anderson. Oh, look what he found. That could have been dangerous. That went, well, you look at that Blues player who had to go to the hospital after taking it in the throat. Unexpected redirect. Peterson right down the gut. Where'd it go? I heard it hit the iron. And it did go hit the roof. It hit the iron and went all the way up into the roof. The seas parted for Peterson, and he had a great look right down the middle of Virginia Street. Julian Herrera takes the long outlet. His shot kicked away. Gets it right back. Comes up high for Peterson again, and he lowers this one, but it's blocked again. Morgan Ellis can't pull the trigger. Cleared out by Chicago. Across the line. Knocked down by Gano. Taken right back by Brett Riley. Collision down low. A couple extra shoves. Puck almost turned over. Ramsey Anderson will scoot it up ahead for Gano. Gano into the middle, and his shot goes over the bar. Bouncing puck right on the slot. And Chicago skates it out. Hunter Sine gets a toe on it. And Chicago has to regroup again. Tony Tyrell knocks over one of the Shamrocks. And Reno, will they get it out? Yes, they will. Good body protection again. John Sobieski, his wrister gloved easily by Martinez for a whistle. Standing room only crowd, as is usual at a Reno Ice Raiders game. If it's your first time logging on as a Shamrocks fan, it's a newer barn built in 2020. Holds about 700 standing. Face-off won by Reno. Hunter Sine. He gets wrapped up on the play, and a penalty coming up for hooking on Chicago. Sine draws the penalty. Reno still with possession and sand down to the net. Johnny Garrity, the extra attacker on the ice. And it is touched up by Chicago. And Reno will go to work on a power play. At 11:32 of the third period. Holding is the call, not a hook, I beg your pardon. Face off to the right of Martinez, won by Reno. Gano, top of the circle, half wall to Sine. Sine for Minton. Minton back to Sine, left circle. Sine dances, gives it back to Minton. And Sobieski couldn't get a clean shot away. Played up and out and cleared by Chicago. Sand will track it down and leave it for Peterson. He'll curl it back for Sobieski, who got lit up but made the play ahead for Sine into the zone onside. Sauce pass for Sobieski. His wrister blocked in front and cleared by Chicago. 80 seconds to go on the Brewers cabinet power play. Ahead for Sine from Peterson. Sine picks it up from the corner, carries it around, got tripped by his own player. That was not a penalty on Chicago. He fell on the feet of his own guy. And then Andrew Peterson with a textbook sweep check to take the puck away from Chicago. Happened in a game I was reffing. Got tripped by his own guy behind the net. He was yelling at me for a penalty. A shot, save, rebound, still loose, holding the pad, and they chip it in and score. Do they or do they not? No, they're saying no goal. Bryson is saying no. I could have sworn the puck was lifted in. Jim Dunnigan, expert work on the replay. Arms are in the air. The goalie was down. It's being discussed on the crease. And are they going to say no goal because there's a player in the crease? Timeout, Chicago. So Yamaguchi has just come over to say no goal, but he hasn't really, they have not given an indication why. Timeout, Chicago. Did we get that? Yeah, we got that. Okay. So, stand by. So let's see, let's back this up. Because from where I'm standing, the puck was loose. And I didn't hear a whistle. So let's watch this again. Yeah, the puck was loose. Now, and no, I didn't hear a whistle. And Bryson hadn't blown the whistle. Bryson is the official in the corner on the right. He still hasn't put his mouth to his face yet. Now he faked it, and now nothing. There was never even a whistle. Even after the Ice Raiders are celebrating, there was no whistle. Interesting. Weston Nash, his wrister is high and wide. So Chicago, lucky on that one. No goal. Okay. Weston Nash up high. Left side for Robinson. 20 seconds to go on the Brewers cabinet power play. Pass misses in front. And it's held in by Nash. Left side, Robinson. His wrister is behind the net. No one knows where it is. Now it comes back up high for Nash. Nash for Giron. Cross ice for Robinson. Looking backdoor for Garrity. And they can't get the shot away. And that one comes into our house. Yeah. Everybody duck on that one. So Reno 0 for 1 on theirs. Well, Chris Payne has expensive equipment to guard, so he was not ducking for his life. He was trying to protect his computers. Shot blocked. Oh, that one hit square. Wow, that one left a mark. You guys, Jim, you wouldn't be able to focus on it. But there is a flat puck mark where, what do you call those things? Like the creepy crawlers that you throw on the glass and they make their way down? Like it hit flush right on the penalty box door. Good thing it was shut, or otherwise my statistician would need some dental work. 8:50 to go, third period. Chicago into the zone. Mendoza loses the puck. Charlie Montgomery the other way with Hutch and Fagergren. Left side for Fagergren. To the middle, a shot goes wide. Hutch almost got the rebound in. And then Tyrell with a drive, and it goes behind the net. The fourth line coming through with some offensive pressure. Held in. No, not held in. It knocked around on some bodies and comes out. But on the stick of the Ice Raiders, still with possession. Kicked ahead again by Ramsey Anderson. Looking like Pele tonight. Sends it on net with traffic in front, and it goes wide. Another shot, save made by Martinez. And now more pushing and shoving, and that's Julian Herrera. And I'm not sure who he's battling with. Down low, they'll peel away from each other. Face-off in the attacking zone for Reno is won by Chicago. Chicago across the line. A shot from the middle, blockered away easily by Sand. And Chicago's able to hold the point. Shot on net from Nelson is deflected into the corner. And now outletted to Adam Barba. Barba on Nelson. Barba goes wide. He tries to pick the short side high and missed. Chicago with it. Outlet pass tipped away by Barba, and it comes back to Ellis. Fans chanting, "Let's go Reno." Julian Herrera tries to settle it down. Finally does, gets over to Watson, will go for a change. Watson got upended on the play. No tripping penalty there. Watson still trying to get around the Chicago D, get some help from Hunter Sine, and got it back momentarily. This will be icing against Chicago if it will go far enough, and it does not. Andrew Peterson corrals it. Under 7 to go, third period. Andrew Peterson, his shot saved by Martinez. And Martinez hoovers that one into the pads. Face-off won by Reno. Bobby Watson along the half wall. Couple of stick fake moves, gets it down low for Sobieski. Sobieski harassed in the corner. Watson comes in to take it away. Watson sauces it, or tried to sauce it over to Peterson. And it goes beyond his reach. Swept cross ice by Gano to Sobieski, back to Gano. Dusts off Rob Hollowell. Gets past Nate Hornick. Takes the handoff. Gano tries to get through everybody, and it goes behind the net. Puck loose right on the slot, and nobody there in a camo jersey. Held in at the point. Sobieski, his drive knocked down. They got a man cherry picking. It was Hollowell. And it goes into the Reno bench. I think they'll dig it out, will they not? They did. 5:55 to go. Third period. This weekend's game's brought to you by BJ's Nevada Barbecue. Head over there on Wednesdays for Beef Rib Wednesday.
Yeah, that guy right there, 17, not small. Right in front of us.
Oh, yes, Matt Broman, large man. There should be a rib eating contest. That should be, that's an Ice Raiders event I would go to. Oh, turned over, Matt Robinson against Broman, and a save made. And now comes right in front, a shot, save again. No, it went wide. Johnny Garrity's shot went all the way wide. Johnny Garrity's going to have nightmares about that one. Matt Robinson in the slot with traffic, and it's blocked. The shooting gallery for Reno continues as Minton gets stood up, and Broman will flip it into the bench, and this should be a delay of game penalty, is it not? Delay of game? No? No delay of game? I guess not, because it went into the bench and not over the high glass. But it was shot intentionally out of play. Yeah, that's on the hot. That's not a delay game. All right. Outlet pass knocked it down. Weston Nash shouldered Pogorzelski to the ice. And this will be icing against Chicago. What about a chicken wing eating contest? Could we do that at BJ's Barbecue so you can participate?
Are you doing drums or flappers?
I mean, you kind of got to do a little bit of both.
No, because like there's a method to the madness with flappers.
Oh, I've seen. Oh, yes. Sorry to cut you off there. Yes. You started laughing too hard. I know. And no ranch required in the contest. Just straight up wings. Ranch is not a condiment, according to Chris Payne. Chicago sends it all the way around, and will it go far enough for icing? It will. What about blue cheese? Is that a thing, or is that just ranch with funk?
No, thank you. I would like extra wing sauce, please.
I'm with that. One of these times you're going to try my vegetarian homemade ranch style dip. It's just Greek yogurt, onion, garlic, and dill. It's pretty good.
I was going to say that my girlfriend actually did introduce me to the whole Greek yogurt ranch dressing thing, and I was like, actually, that's not terrible.
It is a super healthy, amazing snack when done properly. Shot on net from way out, dropped by Justin Sand. And the puck mark is still on the glass. And that frozen water droplet. And this will be icing against Reno. Face off to the right of Sand, who hasn't been too busy the last 24 minutes of play. Check that, 36 minutes of play. Long outlet goes behind Charlie Montgomery. Richie Nelson will send it right back to Adam Barba. Barba for Tyrell. Tyrell gets it out of harm's way, but hands it right to a Shamrock. And Chicago will dump it in. Reno trying to get the breakout going with the puck on the stick of Roger Hutchison. Hutch winds his way through the neutral zone. Tries to get around everybody. Made a stick move, lost the puck for a moment. Steers it back into the corner. Held into the point by Barba. Barba winds, had to wait for Tyrell to get out of the way. Into the middle, a one-timer, save made. Not sure if that was Herrera or Monty that pulled the trigger. Lots of traffic in front, couldn't pick up the numbers. Long outlet pass misses. Frank Conchaldi in the neutral, or coming through the neutral zone at the blue line. And Reno will break it out. Pass misses Ramsey Anderson. And Chicago will play it up. Did it hit a high stick? It did not. Play continues. I thought I heard that tick in the air. Peterson's thread pass misses, but it's turned over to Herrera. Herrera tries to duck under a couple of hits. He stood up, and that frees up the puck for Broman. Pass by Broman goes off the back of a Shamrock, and Reno will regroup. Whoa, big collision. Morgan Ellis takes the hit, gets it down low, though. And now right in the middle for Sine, but it bounces over his stick. Cano cuts through everybody. Dishes it left side for Sine. Sine scores! Hunter Sine from the left side. Sneaks it past Martinez. Was that a no-look shot or what? Hunter Sine left side. And I don't think Martinez thinks that shot was coming at him. The young Shepherd on 10 toes. The little trickster sneaks it through. 2:14 the time of the goal. Some insurance for Reno. And playback underway. So Bobby Watson's got two helpers tonight. And Reno on the attack again. Wow, of all the incredible saves Martinez has made tonight, that's a shocker of a goal to get through. Up ahead for Sobieski with 97 seconds to go in the game. Drop pass for Sine. Left side for Watson. Back for Sine, but it's taken away by Chicago. Keep an eye on the netminder Martinez if they're going to go with the extra attacker. With it is Watson, nearing the end of a shift. Left side for Sine. Sine can barely reach for it, and it comes out to the middle. Picked up by Nash. Plays keep away. Reno changes behind the play. A shot from the left side by Robinson is held onto by Martinez.
minutes.
60 seconds left in this tilt. And Martinez is staying in his net. He's even hugging the crossbar. He's had a long, long night. As Jeff Duran stiff arms a Shamrock, carries it into the zone. His shot blocked. Then deflects over to the net. Comes back up high to the left point. Back for Duran. Looking for a redirect low for Robs, but Chicago doing a good job, as they have all night, blocking shots in passing lanes. Battled for by Johnny Garrity and Brian Martinez. Garrity and Martinez come together, but Chicago's able to get it out. 10 seconds to go in the game. Chicago into the zone, and it's swept out by Garrity, and Reno hangs on. A 3-1 victory in game number 1 of the weekend series, brought to you by BJ's Nevada Barbecue. We're going to give the Reno tattoo removal hit of the night to Roger Hutch. Open ice hit where I forgot who that was trying to grab Roger's mask on the way down. The assist of the night, the Get-A-Lair assist of the night, Bobby Watson to Weston Nash. And the Maxwell's Barbershop close shave save of the night goes to Justin Sand. That glove save at 14:30 of the third period, I believe that was, on the try by Anthony Mendoza. So the game-winning goal goes to Weston Nash. We'll talk to Weston Nash in just a moment. Thank you, Chris Payne. With me is Weston Nash, and I want to point something out on the jerseys here in case the fans didn't see. The number of stripes on the arms represent the number of seasons that the Ice Raiders have, that this Ice Raider, Weston Nash, has played. Talk about how awesome these unis are and to wear these Veterans Day weekend.
Oh, this is awesome. The crowd was absolutely awesome tonight. So much fun and playing in front of you guys. I had a blast. You guys are loud. I love it. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. Thank you, our veterans. Love you guys. Great weekend.
Let's talk about your game-winning goal that Bobby Watson set up behind the net. Talk about how that play developed and how you found some open space for him to make that pass.
Yeah, I just found an open area in front, and Bobby is behind the net. And yeah, just find an open area, gave me the puck, and luckily I hit the net there. So that was all Bobby.
Much improved Chicago team, really tight game tonight, and their goaltender, he stood on his head.
Yeah, thanks Chicago for coming out. They held in there all game. It was real close, and it was a fun game.
One more game tomorrow night. What positives do you take away from tonight you'll carry into tomorrow?
Well, the puck wasn't going in. We just kept after it, and it worked out for us. We didn't give up. So we're going to do that tomorrow and get another win.
Go get it again. Thanks, Weston, for your time.
Yep.
Weston Nash, ladies and gentlemen. Our final interview of the night brought to you by The Nest, purveyors of vintage clothing and home decor, along with some kitchen items and super cool things like this amazing jacket. We're going to wrap things up and get on out of here. Oh, wait. Final stats on the night. Reno with 56 shots on net. And 3 of them get by Martinez. Still shaking my head about how that last one got through. And Justin Sand only had to make 13 saves. Reno was outdueled in the faceoff circle. Chicago stormed back in that third period, winning 14 of 19 draws. Let's do some quick math here. 38-23. Yes. 31-60. 31-30. Chicago outdueled in the draw. On the draws in the faceoff circle. Our technical director is Jim Dunnigan. Our timekeeper was Zach Shy. Statistician Shoshana Granite. And our public address announcer Chris Payne. We'll do it again tomorrow night. 7:40 will be our on-air time. Lots more Veterans Day weekend. Oh, I'm not in a shot. I know Jim likes it when I'm in the middle. Over here? Yes, we're good to go. All right, we'll see you tomorrow night. 7:40. Thank you, BJ's Nevada Barbecue. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Make sure to join the after party and pinion bottle across the street from Reno Ice. Drive carefully, and we will see you back here in Reno Ice tomorrow night. Good night.